The relationship of scarce resources and unlimited ones. Scarce resources and unlimited ones, also known as the basic economic problem. The problem is that we live in a world of scarcity. People want and need variety of goods and services. It implies that humans' wants are unlimited, but the means to fulfill them are limited. In order to satisfy the unlimited wants, they have to limit the resources, therefore ended up having the problem of scarcity or the shortage of resources to fulfill our wants. This because the existing supplies of resources are extremely inadequate. These resources are labor, capital, natural resources, and entrepreneurial ability. The differences between goods and services. Goods and services are an essential part of an economy, and these two terms are used in most of the important economic discussions. All of us buy many products for our personal and commercial purposes every day. Some of them are tangible and others are intangible. Based on this tangibility, the products are differentiated as goods and services. Goods are the things that can be offered to a marketplace for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption that can satisfy a consumer need or desire. Are tangible as in these have a physical presence and they can be touched, smell, grip before buying them, such as computer, cell phone, television, soap, fruits, vegetables, and many more. Services are activity or benefit which one party can offer to another party that is essentially intangible, does not result in the ownership of anything, and inseparable by nature. Services are used to satisfy human wants. For example of the goods and services are this scenario. Susie and Chloe are in need of functional computers so that they can use them for their upcoming classes. Susie is looking to buy a new computer. She is looking to choose the best option among all of the goods. Susie's computer is a good because the product she will purchase and take home, while Chloe is looking to have a screen of her current computer repaired. The repaired is known service because Chloe won't be purchasing any products. Instead, Chloe is looking to pay for a skill known as a service, which can help her to meet her needs. The differences between human capital and physical capital. Capital includes all human creations used to produce goods and services. Economics often distinguish between human capital and physical capital. Physical capital implies the non-human assets of the company which is tangible in nature, such as money, plant and machinery, fixture and furniture, building, and many more. Human capital is relatively a new concept which implies the collection of individual skills, abilities, talent, knowledge used by the company to meet out its long-term goals. It is not owned by the company, but by the employees, which they rent to companies for adequate consideration. Renewable resources and exhaustible resources. Natural resources. All of the Earth's organisms, air, water, and soil, as well as materials such as oil, coal, and ore that are removed from the ground, separated into two broad categories. These are renewable resources and exhaustible resources. Renewable resources are any resource that cycles or can be replaced within a human lifespan. Examples include water, crops, wind, soil, sunlight, solar, wave, and animals. What is entrepreneurial ability? Entrepreneurial ability is a special kind of human skill, an individual's ability to turn ideas into action. It includes creativity, innovation, and risk-taking, as well as the ability to plan and manage projects in order to achieve objectives. What is market? Market is a set of arrangement by which buyers and sellers carry out exchange at mutually agreeable terms. It brings together the two sides of exchange. Markets determines price and quantity. Markets are often physical places such as supermarkets, department stores, shopping stores, or yard sales. The deeper meaning of there is no such thing as a free napkin. To get one thing that we like, we usually have to give up another thing that we like. Making decisions requires trading off one goal against another. The idea that there is no such thing as a free napkin indicates an acknowledgement that, in reality, a person or a society cannot get something for nothing. Even if something appears to be free, there is always a cost to the person or to society as a whole. If one individual or group gets something or at no cost, somebody else ends up paying for it. If there's appeared to be no direct cost to any single individual, there is a social cost. Similarly, someone can benefit for free from an externality or from a public good, but someone has to pay the cost of producing this benefit. Economic decision makers. There are the four types of decision makers. First is households, firms, governments, and last is the rest of the world. Their interaction determines how an economy resources are allocated. Households. All those people living under one roof are considered a household. Households do two fundamental things vital to the economy. First is demand goods and services from product markets, and second is the supply labor, capital, land, and entrepreneurial ability to resource markets. Firms are to-profit business, usually formed as a partnership that provides professional services such as legal or accounting services. Are economic units formed by profit-seeking entrepreneurs who employ resources to produce goods and services for sale. Government provides the legal and social framework within which the economy operates, maintains competition in the marketplace, provides public goods and services, redistributes income, corrects for externalities, and takes care certain actions to stabilize economy. The rest of the world demand the resources that households supply and then use these resources to supply the goods and services that households demand. It includes foreign households, firms, and governments that supply resources and products.